no. We are on Tropic Thunders because we suddenly run out of time and then we have not come to that. Very interesting. So if you haven't seen the movie, how do I explain this without ruffling feathers? So Robert Downey Jr. plays an African-American descent guy.
That just sounds insane.
Help me, please.
No, that's
I don't want to offend
it.
anyone. People get offended.
Just watch. I mean, this is so long ago you've seen it. I don't know. Maybe the little kids haven't.
Sorry?
Maybe the youngsters haven't seen it.
No, they haven't seen it.
That's sad.
I think everybody's a little worried about that film because it's like a little edgy.
It's so
Even
good.
the dialogues and stuff can be. So it depends on, I think my generation is okay with it, but there are others. But what is her role? Lauren played a very important role here with Tom Cruise, it's like a nut job in the film. The character is just ridiculous. Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I helped train Tom for the role not for the film. He did the MTV Movie Awards,
right?
Where he was going to do a big live performance.
Yeah.
So I went. It wasn't just me. It was Tice DiOrio was a choreographer. But there was one special moment where Tice was teaching out of state, and he goes, "Hey, Lauren, Tom Cruise calls and he wants you to come in and can you just like kind of run it with the music? Just run it once." And I'm like, okay, sure. I was like 19, 20 years old. And so I go in and I thought it was just going to be me and him because every single rehearsal was just us and like his bodyguards. But I walk in and it's like a room full of people, like all of MTV's there, the stage, people that created the stage, and Britney Spears' manager/boyfriend is there. And we're supposed to be pitching the idea for Britney to be in this number with him. And they look to me and they go, "Lauren, go ahead and pitch." And I was like, "I'm sorry, what? Like, I have no idea. We didn't really discuss this." So I'm just pulling shit out of my ass. I'm just like, what do? I know this like iconic Britney like choreography, like, and I'm just like, we want to see the iconic Britney and whatever I said. And I'm just sweating bullets. And the manager/boyfriend was like, "Okay, listen, like when I said MTV to her, she was like, absolutely not, because she just had a very bad performance the year before. This is going back in pop culture history." So he's like, "I just took this meeting out of respect for you guys." So they leave. We all get into a huddle, and Tom Cruise goes, "Lauren, if it's not Britney, who is it?" And everyone looks to me, and I'm like, why? Like, I'm 20. Why? What is going on? And I was like, okay.
So he wants a diva to be performing with him.
No, he was amazing. He was always like trying to get my suggestions and how do I become a better dancer and all this. And I'm like, you're Tom Cruise. Do whatever you want. But I was like, okay, Les Grossman was his character. Big hands, big booty, big booty, J-Lo. And I said J-Lo. And they called J-Lo, and it ended up being J-Lo.
Wow,
so,
what a nice story that is. So did you get to work with her as well?
I did for...
On the final, whatever.
I also was shooting Glee, the TV show Glee.
Yeah.
So I started with the rehearsal, and then I went off into Glee.
What were you doing in Glee? That's there also, but
it's
not
in the... Well, good job. You did your research.
She's done a lot of...
Sorry, you did your research.
She's done a really good job. I mean, the women work very hard in India. You may notice that. The men are a bunch of...
Wow, you love this today.
Glee.
Glee
was a big hit, I think, in 20 years back. I'm not quite sure, but 15 years
Something
back.
like that.
My daughter liked the show, so that can't be that long ago.
I did the whole first season. I was just a dancer on it.
Yeah, but it's all full of dance.
The
God,
pilot,
I go watch it again.
Yeah, the pilot episode. They were giving out costumes, and I was out somewhere, so I come in and I just get the last costume, and it was like 2 sizes too small.
Oh.
And I was like, okay, like I'll just not breathe. That's fine.
But that could work.
No, I didn't, because it was a pilot, and so we got better as it went. We were like, they're gonna cut this. You only need like 20 seconds of it. But then we did like a 5-minute number where we're running up and down the risers and across the stage and this whole thing. I could not breathe. I ran off stage and my head is in a trash can and I'm puking because I just could not breathe, and it all just came out. So 2 episodes.
And we have that outfit now, and Dheeraj, you're going to wear it.
Yay! Let's go. 2 episodes later, I get written into the show because on that same episode, one girl to her neck, and so she was in the hospital. So they have a girl in a neck brace and another girl puking in a trash can, and I'm like, I've seen this somewhere. You put us in the show. The writers were great.
So
like
it's
that.
like life imitating art. I'm sorry, art imitating life.
Yeah.
They actually took a slice and put it in.
The writers would just come sit with you and just like start talking, and then you.
So there's proper screen time. So which episodes can we check out? Glee was a pretty big hit in India because it's very
Yeah.
close to our cultural,
Right.
the way we present stuff. There's always dance, there's always
Right.
there's slightly over the top here and there, but
It
very,
was
very
huge.
charming and innovative in that sense.
I was
yeah.
in vocal adrenaline, so anything vocal adrenaline.
Okay, what does that mean?
You have to watch the show.
The standard of conversation is M for this and C for that, and now you're vocal adrenaline. I mean,
You need to watch Glee. You would
okay,
know. It's
okay.
like the rival crew.
in the right. Oh, okay, like Greece. You had the two.
Yeah,
okay, got
yeah.
it. Sorry.
Or the Jets. When you're
There
a
you
jet,
go, there
you're
you
a
go.
jet.
Now you know my age.
Yeah,
Broacha,
right?
my son, young man, Olivia Newton-John.